Do you believe birthright citizenship is the law of the land, and will you defend it regardless of a child born in the United States, regardless of their parents' immigration status?
Senator, I will study birthright citizenship. I would love to meet with you regarding birthright citizenship. Can I answer the
serve as the Attorney General of the United States, and you still need to study the 14th Amendment of the Constitution? That is not helping me have more confidence in your ability to do this job.
Yeah, and that, again, like with 2020, that's 2 + 2 = 5. The 14th Amendment says it guarantees citizenship to everyone born or naturalized in the United States, and she has to study it. I mean, you could Google it right now. It's not 1,000 pages or anything. It's not a dense tome. It's a sentence, and it's super clear, except Trump and the right wing doesn't like that, and they want to change it. And so she knows 100% what it says, what the Constitution requires, but she wants that office, she wants that job, she wants power and influence, and so she will just lie to us about it to get it. And look, with all of these things, I have worries about what she's going to do in terms of investigating Liz Cheney or Adam Schiff or whatever. I have worries about birthright citizenship, but also I know how wild and chaotic the 4 years of Trump were. We don't know what Trump is going to be asking Pam Bondi to do 6 months from now or a year from now about insane things that he's never talked about, but all of a sudden he's obsessed with. But she is showing she'll do whatever he says, which, as corrupt and terrible as Bill Barr was, he had lines and she doesn't seem to have them. And that really scares me, Brian.
I think the hearings are a symptom of where we're at. Our political society is just completely rotten, and everything she says she's not going to do, she's going to do. And I think, I think that any question she doesn't answer is because she's going to do the opposite of perhaps how our Constitution or what our Constitution has dictated for over 200 years. Morality seems to be out the window in these hearings and moved into a separate void where it just doesn't matter how many wives and children and how many NTAs you made people sign, and it just doesn't. Nothing matters. It just seems like this is all theater at this point, and it's a symptom of a really sick political class. Yeah, it's sad. I know. I keep saying it's sad. I don't want to be sad. I'm supposed to be here to at least bring. I don't know. It's such a sick system at this point that someone can just sit up there and say, I don't really have to answer this garbage that you're throwing at me because I plan on actually doing the opposite. And we saw that during the Brett Kavanaugh hearing too, where it was just kind of like, Trump's picks they basically coach them to say, just don't answer the question. And if your back is up against the wall, so much so, just say your faith in God is what you rely on most.
Yep.
And then you become like sort of, I don't know what the word is, but unapproachable, or you can't be scrutinized anymore, or I don't know.
It would be rude to question you since you say that Jesus has forgiven you.